Hello and welcome to Horologique. I am Olivier and thank you so much for joining me today in this quite weird video for me where I'm going to talk a bit about the present Rolex situation and especially about these two quote-unquote options that you have now, which are Chinese homage watches. And of course, disclaimer, I know that if you were after a Submariner Hulk, a Rolex Submariner Hulk, or a Rolex Smurf, you're a world away from even considering buying a homage watch. However, please do listen to me. I was on the same bandwagon. I've been on the wait list for a Hulk for almost 2 years. Now it's never gonna happen. But ever since these two models got discontinued and Rolex came up with those weird 41mm Submariners, the Cermit, and the blue bezel with black dial, I do believe there is a time when homage watches are acceptable for pretty much everybody. And that is either when you're talking about a very, very, very expensive model first, or when you're talking about a discontinued model that you cannot get anymore. Then what other option do you have? Well, you have to get a homage, of course. Even though you are that watch guy who's only got Rolexes and Pateks and everything and doesn't want to be seen with a homage watch, I get it. But at least for a really, really small percentage of the price of the originals, you get to experience a bit on your wrist one of these. These two are around $200, and the company making them is called Saint-Martin watches, and it comes out of China, of course. But before you click out of this video, these two are quite exceptional quality for the price at which you're getting them. I have made extensive videos on these two that I will link on the little card in here. I am impressed by the quality of this watch. I am giving it away, so make sure to participate on that contest. As soon as I get 1,000 subscribers, I am randomly choosing one of them and I am gifting him or her this amazing watch. So make sure to participate on that contest. All the information will be on a previous video that I did. I will leave a link on the description below and I will put a little card here so you can go there. Rolex is going the bigger way now with 41mm dials, and I believe that that is the wrong way to go. Of course, the market will prove me wrong because everybody will line up as usual and buy these Rolexes. But why do I say that this is the wrong way to go? Because this case shape wears magnificently well. 40mm with this super case, which I wasn't a fan of at first, is bang on. It just wears so wonderfully well on so many wrists that I don't understand why Rolex would change that. Well, I do believe that it's a marketing gimmick, of course, and not a lot has changed, and Rolex just trying to get people talking about them still, and even more than they do. But still, I do still believe that these watches and this case shape is the perfect size and the perfect fit for most wrists. Whenever I put this watch on, I have trouble, any of these watches on, I have trouble taking it off because it is such a wonderful, wonderful fitting watch. These two, among all the plethora of homage watches that you have coming from China, are exceptional quality. Trust me guys, I have done videos on these two separately, and for $200 you get so much. Let me just make a quick reminder of it. You get sapphire crystal, you get amazing lume. I will show you a lume shot afterwards. You get a ceramic insert, you get a screw-down crown, which is signed with the Saint Martin shark on version 3. You get an amazing bracelet that fits perfectly. This clasp is all solid and it's a milled clasp. All the elements are milled and it has 6 levels of micro adjustments. just so you can find your perfect fit. Don't make me say what I'm not saying. Of course, this is not the quality of a Rolex watch, neither should it be for 2% of the MSRP of those. But is this 2% of the quality of a Rolex watch? No, of course not. The quality is exceptional for the price you're paying for these. Jodi from the Just One More Watch channel reviewed the original Hulk, and in that video he expressed his disappointment on the fact that the bezel insert, although it was wonderful to rotate, had some play when he moved it around. And look at these guys. This has absolutely no play. It has no play horizontally or vertically. It is wonderful tolerances, and it's solid as a rock. And the rotating bezel just has a wonderful feeling about it. And it has absolutely no backplay, and it aligns perfectly, as you can see. Of course, these watches are not without defects. For example, the cases are a bit sharp in the ends. The brushing, although it's very good for the price, could be a bit better. And on the V3 models, like the one that I hold on the left, the logo is not great according to me. Although it's applied, the logo is not amazing. I actually prefer the printed logo on the V2 that I hold on the right. And don't think that I don't have experience with more Chinese watches. I have reviewed the Heimdaller, that is considered one of the best as well. I have reviewed, of course, the Pagani design, and let me tell you that this is 2 or 3 levels above that for not too much more money. Another positive aspect with these watches is the lume. In fact, let me show you the lume right now. As you can see, this comes with BGW9 lume, and which is pretty exceptional with that blue hue, and it has tons of lume. It looks just wonderful. So that's been it for me, guys. Please don't stone me to death. I'm just expressing my opinion. Don't hesitate to express your opinions in the comments below, to like this video if you found it interesting, to subscribe to the channel if you like my content. So thank you so much. Have a lovely day, or night, or evening, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Goodbye.